he is just an African. James Thiep, James!
We're move call my demon too, but not take you back. You know, folks, when I am on stage, I am tempted to tell my jokes in a tribal language and then have you guys guess what the hell I am talking about. But what I just said right there means that I actually like white people. I ended up learning the English language by chance, okay? I did not mean to, but it happened. I was training to be a rebel soldier when I was 10 years old, for real. And one of the kids in my unit came to me and said, it's time to start learning the English language. And I said, no. And it was like, why not? And I said, because I don't want to be a white man. And he was so smart, he said, okay, hold on. You speak Arabic now. Are you an Arab? I was like, no. And he said, it is the same trick. So we got the trick, and here I am. We're gonna do it your way. You know? But here's the thing though, I'm actually originally from the Sudan, and I came here with the people called the Lost Boys of Sudan. And Sudan is an Arabic word for black. And nobody from Sudan has done comedy in America before, so I'm gonna be the first black comedian. I also want to mention that I have 2 kids. Their mother is a black American woman, so my kids are half black, half black. Here's the thing with the English language. When I interact with strangers at Walmart or Quick Trip, they look at me and they can tell right away that I'm not from here, and they assume that I may not know what I'm saying. And I can say something as simple as fried chicken. And they come back and say, what? And I would have to say the same thing again. Every time I say the same thing twice, they get it. So I have decided that I'll be saying things wrong the first time and say them right the second time. And I started by going to Pizza Hut and I said, I would like to have a large order of pepperoni pizza. And they say, what? I say, yes, pepperoni. But doing comedy, I understand that you guys don't get a chance to ask me to repeat, so I've been working on my accent, make it a little bit more American. And I started with simple things like, shut the fuck up. Somebody told me that shut the fuck up is what you tell your girlfriend when she's bothering you. So I can't wait to get a girlfriend. I'm good with small phrases like dick pics. I can say that without a tribal accent. The longer one are harder though, because the only phrase I can say without a tribal accent is, don't tase me, bro. That's it. Everything else is affected by my accent. And sometimes I say that before I could say the right thing. Like tonight I stopped at the 7-Eleven and I woke up to the cashier and I said, don't tase me, bro. And she was like, what? And I said, put $10 on pump too. Here's the thing though, when the Lost Boys came to the United States of America, we had never flown before. And I don't even think I had ever seen an airplane on the ground. And so they put us in the airplane, and it took maybe 24 hours, and we were at the JFK the next day, right? And I was looking for the toilets. I knew the language at the time, but it was the British version of it, right? And in my search for the toilets, I saw the words restrooms. In Dinka language, the tribal people that I come from, restrooms means a mortuary. So I was thinking, how frequently do people die at the airport? But then I really needed to go. So I woke up to one of the airport workers and asked her for the toilets, and she pointed out the restrooms. I thought she was trying to scare me, right? But I started making my way there, and right at the door, before I went in, an American was coming out of there, and I said, "Do they smell that bed, sir?" And he said, "No, they don't. We use air fresheners in there." So I went in, and of course, I found the toilets, and when I was leaving, the automated flash went on, and I thought that the spirit of the dead was breaking in from behind the wall. So I ran out real fast. I ended up going to Tucson in Arizona, where I lived for 12 years, until they told me 2 years ago that it is illegal to rob a bank in the state of Arizona. So I came here. And I'm still working on my plans right now. But in the meantime, I drive a cab. Yeah, tell me about it. The thing with the cab business is dealing with people is much harder than dealing with the cows. I was dealing with the cows back home. Now I have to deal with the people. And sometimes I would go to Billy Bob's, and the white people would get in my cab, and they go like, "What's up, my nigga?" I don't know if they are supposed to say that, but I drive them down 5 miles, 10 minutes. They sober up a little bit and they act like they just saw me for the first time. They go like, "Hey, when did you get here?" There was one lady, she was African American. I picked her up, and the fare was $17. And she said she could only give me $11. I said, why don't you pay the whole thing? And she's like, "That's all I got. Who do you think you is?" Now, the way we learn the language back home, you and is don't go together. But I wanted to play along, So I said, "Listen, lady, everybody that I pick up pays in full, but you only want to pay part of it. Who do you think you is?" And she said, "That's all I got. If you don't like it, you can call them laws." I call the police all the time because of people like her, but I never call them laws. So I was like, "What's the number to them laws?" She said 911. The same number I've been dealing with. But even though I had problems with that young woman, I still like picking up female passengers. Because sometimes I would take them home, they pay in full, and then they would show me their titties. Every now and then, I can touch the titties. But once in a while, I end up sucking on them titties. It is such a good feeling, man. I love it. And I'm gonna keep doing it while the going is still good. In fact, I think I can do my job just for the titties. They don't need to pay money. I'll be all right. I want to show up one day and be like, "Hey, Melissa, how you doing? How far are you going today?" "Oh, 7 miles? There will be 9 minutes of sucking on your titties." And I do a minute for every stop. If you stop at the Quick Trip or the check cashing, there'll be 2 more minutes. Or you can pay half and half cash, half titties. Because I was running out of gas anyway. The problem with sucking on the titties all the time is by the end of the month, I'll be in court. And the judge would say, so tell me, sir, why you're not paying your child support? And I would have to come clean. And I would say, Your Honor, I have to tell you, I've been sucking on your titties. On the titties, sorry. All right, that's all my time.